So let's take a look at some of the grades for the skill position players. And a guy who is really, Jake Bobo had probably one of the best catches of the year. You see his grade. Geno Smith playing pretty well, Noah Fant. And you see Charbonnet has not played as much, has been a little banged up. DK Metcalf has been banged up. Lockett, a speed guy. When you look at the skill position guys, who has performed well? Who are some guys that the Browns are going to have to be aware of?
The thing with Seattle is they might have the deepest collection of weapons across the entire NFL. I don't know if Zach Charbonnet is going to play in this game, but, two back-to-back second-round pick running backs that are very good football players. Charbonnet is as physical as they come. We'll see if he plays. Bobo's a funny story. Goes undrafted, had one of the worst combine performances you'll ever see in your entire life. And like you said, had a remarkable touchdown catch last week. The former first-round pick in Noah Fant had an awesome catch for them down in the red zone on third down. So you look at that list and you don't even see first-round rookie Jackson Smith-Njigba, who did kind of have a breakout last week, had a touchdown, had a couple other deep targets. He's been kind of there behind the line of scrimmage, Elijah Moore type guy so far, but a very talented player working his way into the fold. Long answer short, they have 6-7 good players. It's not even so much about focusing on one guy or taking DK Metcalf out of the game. He should return and play. I think it's about not forgetting about anyone and accounting for every single skill guy because they are loaded and deep.
Yeah, and the Browns had some trouble with Jonathan Taylor last week. They're going to get another dose of a guy like that in Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker, yeah, he means business. Had a good game last week. Could not punch in a touchdown. He had 3 carries on first, second, and third and 1, and couldn't find his way in the end zone. But always a threat to break off a big gainer, and turn a normal gain into a chunk play. And generally down in the red area, can pound the ball in pretty well. So, yes, they are going to get another aggressive downfield runner, a guy that's going to make you miss in space or run right through you. They got to be prepared again, just like Jonathan Taylor last week.
What are some of the matchups that you think the Browns can take advantage of against, or what do they need to take advantage of? Maybe a better way to ask it if they're going to come away with a win.
Yeah, I think Denzel Ward, the top corner for the Cleveland Browns, of course, and has been again, looking pretty good. Michael Pittman complaining about his target share last week until the very end. Yeah, it's because you're playing against the one of the highest graded corners in single coverage in the entire NFL. I think he needs to be able to match up one-on-one with DK Metcalf and not require a ton of help over the top. And of course, you're going to get some, but really kind of take him away by himself and like I just said, let the other players take advantage of Tyler Lockett and Jackson Smith-Njigba and all those other pieces. So I think that's a huge one. And then secondly, Myles Garrett versus Charles Cross, a good young player, but if he can dominate that matchup, it goes a long way because then he might get some chip help and some added reinforcement on Garrett off the edge, and then the Browns can get one-on-one matchups elsewhere, and they should win a lot of those, no question.